What's going on, everybody? It's AG alongside me. I got Brucie B in the house.
We're back.
Back with another podcast. We had a little delay last week, so we weren't able to do a podcast.
Yep. Somebody had their wisdom teeth taken out, so
No, that's why. That's why. Yeah. Okay. Well, we got quite the agenda today. Some Vikings football, some Minnesota Twins, some martial arts stuff, and
Yeah, so you were training hard for a fight. I think we mentioned that to the crowd. How'd that go last weekend?
Went pretty well.
Yeah.
Got a little shiner, that's it.
Yeah, we see the black eye.
Yeah, it's
not too bad. Not too bad.
looks pretty.
He just nicked you.
Yes. Tough job.
Yeah.
Guy was pretty crazy. I think he may have had some bottled up anger.
Yeah, he did a little combat rage.
A little bit I landed a nice head kick, a few knees.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere the guy smacks his gloves together and and then the ref, it's not in the rules, you can't be you can't be unsportsmanlike like that. So the ref stepped in and was like, "Hey, chill out," and the whole place went silent because it was something I've never experienced, and a good majority of people who fight do not experience. You don't even see it in a street fight.
That just sounds awkward. That dude was he was mad.
He got outclassed, and
yep.
And I'm a classy man.
Yeah. Well, talking about class, what about the Minnesota Vikings? That schedule came out.
Yeah. So
looking kind of tough actually this year.
Yeah, they said it was the 19th toughest schedule, which I think is kind of bullshit.
Yeah, it's BS.
I think it's a real tough schedule. We got a lot of AFC teams. We got cold games.
That is a good thing, actually.
5 games in prime time, though.
Tough.
So Kirky's gonna have to step it up in prime time.
Yep.
Week 2, tough test on the road in Philly. Philly just had an outstanding draft class. So, we played them week 2 last year too.
Yeah.
So hopefully they can come together and get a win this year in week 2.
I think because we got the Bengals, the Chiefs, the 49ers, and the Eagles, right? So the final 4 teams from last year that we're going up against this year. I honestly, if we can even just win half those, I feel pretty good about our chances.
I mean, we'll look right here. Let's see if we can actually go through
like the Eagles. I know we discussed it. It's going to be tough. I mean, just with they've got so many offensive weapons, but you look at the Vikings this year,
right?
Added Jordan Addison. Who knows if Dalvin Cook's going to be back?
Not sounding like it. We'll see. June 1st is kind of seems like when we're going to know. They got rid of Zadarius for a few picks. I mean, they saved money. You probably could have got more in return, but I see what they're trying to do. But yeah, let's go ahead and look at the schedule. Week 1 against the Bucs, I got us with the win there.
Dub.
I don't know who's going to be their quarterback. If Baker's going to be taking over or what's going on there. Week 2, prime time against the Eagles. And
this toss-up.
But I think we lose that game. It looks like there's only a 4-day. They play at noon on the Sunday, and then it looks like they play Thursday at 7.
Yep.
So they're not going to have a full week there. So I got to start them 1-1, and then the Chargers. Like I said, it's a toss-up game, but I think I'm taking the Chargers on that.
You're taking Chargers?
Yep.
I'm going Vikings.
Then I got us being the Panthers.
Yep, absolutely.
Losing to the Chiefs. I don't know if this Bears game is home or away. So I got the Bears.
That's away.
I got a split on the season. I don't think we'll sweep them. I think we lose to the 49ers, primetime game. We beat the Packers, beat the Falcons, beat the Saints, beat the Broncos. And then I don't know if this is a home or away game. So that's a home game. So then I guess beating the Bears there. Beating the Raiders, we lose to Bengals. I think we split with the Lions, and we sweep the Packers. So I guess going about 10-7 this year.
And I definitely think 10 wins is very achievable with the schedule.
It's going to come between us and Detroit.
It sounds like the NFL insiders are projecting us to go 8 wins, which seems pretty low if you ask me.
I'm taking the over on that.
I definitely know that it's going to be between us and the Lions in the division this year. The Bears and Packers are going to.
Well, yeah, 2 of the last 3 games are against the Lions. They'll pretty much decide the division.
Yep.
And then we're home for Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve, which would be nice.
Yep.
But yeah, like we were talking about Dalvin Cook, it seems like they're going to move away from him. I don't know. I've been seeing stuff on Twitter and stuff that they took him out of the background. And
yeah, they put Madison in now as the lead back.
Yeah.
I think with all this cap saving, I'd like to say that we're going to bring somebody else in, but I think they're going to have to go pay Daniil. I don't think Daniil's playing on his low deal this year. I think he's only getting $5 million guaranteed, or $5 million in his salary.
So we got, and after losing Darius, I still like our front, our front seven. I don't know about linebackers, but if you look at the line, you got Harrison Phillips, Dean Lowry, Davenport, Bullard, Daniil,
Blacklock.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. And that dude from LSU that's coming in.
Yeah, he looks pretty solid.
He does look pretty damn good.
We got that quarterback from BYU,
Jaron Hall. Yeah.
Who knows how he'll pan out?
O'Connell says he's pretty excited to work with him. He said he actually is looking pretty decent so far. Obviously, he's going to make mistakes. He's a rookie.
Right.
All rookies make mistakes anyway. So,
if he doesn't beat Nick Mullins, then it's kind of a waste, I'd say.
Yeah. Well, even if we can maybe just work him up, get him somewhat decent, and get a decent draft pick for him, I'd be happy.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so then we got, it's looking like Jordan Addison probably going to plug in and play right away.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to be 2 or 3. I think him and KJ are kind of going to battle it out. I'd like to maybe see Addison at 2, but I definitely feel like KJ could really.
He deserves a shot, yeah, for sure. I think it'll help him step up. He started stepping up towards the end of the year last year. Jefferson's going to end up being like he's going to be the highest paid player in the league.
Oh, absolutely. He's going to be making $35 million a year.
Yep. And then, you're going to have Hawkinson. I'm sure we extend him.
We need him long.
But, it's nice. They got Kirk's got a lot of weapons. And Dalvin Cook was like one of the least productive backs last year.
Mm-hmm.
So if we move on from him, it's not like we're giving that many carries.
Well, we got that Dwayne McBride guy we talked about in the last podcast.
Yeah, breaks a lot of tackles, and he's a big guy.
He's not going to be our every down back, but I think he'll be the third down back.
It'd be nice to see him get in there.
Yeah. And then we've got Ty Chandler, who's a little scat back. I feel like they'll utilize him a little bit more.
Keenye returning. He's like the designated return man.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm excited for the season. Like I said, I got 10-7. I think we'll make the playoffs.
Yeah, I can see it.
It's going to be interesting.
And then we'll move on to the Minnesota Twins news. Still first in the AL Central, which not too tough.
Yeah, well, you saw the East. God, what was that? Every team in the East is better than teams in the Central. Yeah, we're up 3.5. I'm surprised Detroit's actually been pretty solid this year, even though they have no fans at their game.
Mm-hmm.
But they're in the mix. I mean, Chicago's defense sucks ass.
Guardians always tough team.
Athletics 10 wins.
Yeah. Yikes.
That's not good.
But no, pitching's looking pretty good this year.
Yeah.
Sonny Gray's still going strong, 1.64 ERA.
Yeah, I'm glad that Dodgers series over with.
Yeah.
It was nice though. The bats came along well. I was a little disappointed. I stayed up to about 1:30 the other night, and we walked with the bases loaded, which is probably the worst way to lose a baseball game.
Might have just pitched to Muncy in that situation.
Yeah,
let it play out.
I get it. I mean, Muncy leads. I'm pretty sure he leads the league in home runs, but I mean, you got him out 2 other times in the game, so why not? And Jorge Lopez, he deals.
Yeah.
I don't 100% blame him for that loss. I think Rocco should have just pitched to Muncy.
We've been talking a lot of shit on Correa, but his bat's coming alive. He's actually getting some decent hits now.
Yeah, some big hits too against the Padres. He had a walk-off. So, or I think he tied, I don't know, something like that. But we'll see. And it looks like he slumped again in the Dodgers series.
So we can talk shit on Buxton now.
Yeah, but Buxton's starting to pick up. I mean, he had a home run the other night and everything. How many home runs has he got on the year now? Like 9?
Let's see. Buxton has, I think you are right. I think it's 9 or 10.
9.
It is 9.
Gallo's got 10.
Joey Gallo. We're getting the good
he's
Gallo
again on a real hot streak because he was at like 160 a few weeks ago.
We're getting the good Gallo back.
Yeah. How about Kirilloff too? He's really been
stepping up.
He's been playing.
Time.
I mean, his first career walk-off last Wednesday. He's been a lot more patient at the plate compared to last year. This year he's got Well, these notes are a little old, but he's 5 walks and 14 appearances. Last season, he had 5 walks and 156 plate appearances.
Yep.
So, his eyes coming along. He's getting some big hits. I love to see it. And Royce Lewis just had a big game for AAA the other night.
He's coming back.
Yeah, so we'll have him back. Gordon just fractured his shin, so look for he'll probably get called up once he's ready.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be good. But yeah, like we were saying, the rotation's looking good. Ober and Varland are stepping in and making an impact almost instantly. Ober's got against some tough teams too. So
and Ober's got 3-0. He's only got a 1.78 ERA too.
Yeah. So and then we got Sonny Gray and Joe Ryan are top 5. And it's early still, but that's nice. Joe Ryan's actually on the bump today. He's 6-1 at 2.16 ERA. He's got 21 strikeouts. In his last 3 appearances, he's got 21 strikeouts.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so that's good. We're going against Reed Detmers from the Angels. He's 0-3, 4.89 ERA.
Bat should get all over him.
As long as you keep, good discipline to plate. This guy seems to walk a lot of players. So that'd be big. But I just love this. This is probably one of the best staffs we've had in years.
Yeah. Our pitching this year is way above where it has been in years prior. Bringing Pablo in, big help. I think Sonny Gray is coming back around, having a resurgence in his career. And Joe Ryan's just developing. He's coming along well.
All right, 6-1. I think he may be. Let me see.
You think he's leading?
Cy Young's the lead leaguer in wins. 511. But no, let's look at current here.
One guy I'm excited too about being able to keep him up there is Larnach. I was kind of upset when they were talking about sending him back down to AAA, and then Miranda got hurt.
Yeah, now I'm hearing Garlic.
Garlic lights it up all the time in AAA.
Yeah.
Every time he's sent back down, that's when he gets on a hot streak. And then he comes back up. He does decent.
Joe Ryan's second in the league in wins.
Okay. Who's leading?
Oh, Shane McCallahan from Tampa Bay is leading.
Oh, that makes sense. 7 wins, 0 losses.
But that's what you got. 6. He started 8 games, so it's a pretty good ratio he's got there.
Our bullpen.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a big fan of that. God, what's his name? That Stewart guy. I like him. I like that Hedrick guy. He's not bad.
The De Leon guy that came in the other night.
Yeah, there's some. And I don't know about Moran either.
Pagan too. Pagan coming up in some clutch situations.
Yeah,
3-0 surprisingly.
Still shit ERA.
Yeah, 5.6 ERA. But like we said, Jorge Lopez still doing good. 1.37 ERA.
It was a good trade getting him last year.
Johansson at 1.62 ERA. He's been kind of slapped around, it feels like, but I think he's starting.
I didn't realize his ERA was that low.
I thought it would be higher. But yeah, no, we've got a good staff. I think our bullpen just needs some more work. I think when Maeda gets back, they need to have a real conversation with him about maybe just throwing him in bullpen, having him pitch a couple innings.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
Paddock too. Paddock's coming back, so
Paddock will be big. I don't know what time. I don't know when he'll return. Probably July or something.
And see, I don't know if maybe it's tough to say what they're going to do with him. Are they going to slide him into the 5th spot in the rotation for starting, or are they going to put him into the bullpen too, have him come out of the bullpen? Because we got Varland. Varland's been doing pretty good.
Yeah, I say you start him and just see how he does. If he gets, say, tee off on him, then fuck that. But
we know he's got the stuff, so
yeah, he definitely has the stuff.
He's got the stuff. So when
he's got nasty breaking stuff.
These curveballs are disgusting.
Yeah.
So
we didn't really get to see too much of him last year, so maybe he will be solid. Last year I think they pinned him in at 3rd on the rotation.
Yep. It's unfortunate, but Mally's out too. Mally's got to go on get his Tommy John surgery.
Yeah.
That's sad, but hopefully he'll be back.
I don't think he's gonna pull Bryce Harper. He got Tommy John surgery 5 months and he's back in cranking balls. I think that guy's gotta be roided out.
Juiced.
I wouldn't be
Juicing.
surprised. It's pretty badass. He's got a big elbow brace on. He's fucking. I seen him fighting people the other day. I was like, oh man, this guy is crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, that's as far as everything goes. Twins are looking good this season. I don't know how far we'll make it in playoffs, but if the bats keep coming alive and
yeah, put everything together.
Runs, yeah,
we're probably about a quarter way through the season.
20, 30 games right now. Yeah, quarter way.
Yeah,
fourth of the way, fifth of the way.
Still first place.
So feels good.
Yeah,
we'll live it up while we can.
Yeah, plan on going to a game next week, possibly.
Might see another vlog this upcoming week. So
pretty exciting stuff.
We'll keep you posted on that.
We know everyone loves the vlogs.
The vlogs are where it's at. Those are fun, and we get to get just shit faced anyway. So who's gonna complain?
And you guys get entertainment.
Yeah. Yeah. But other than that, I mean, that's as much as I've got for today.
Yeah, I think that's I don't know for all you UFC fans out there. Big card just got announced.
Oh,
big card. Let me find it here. Next pay-per-view we got the GOAT, Amanda Nunes.
Amanda Nunes fighting again?
Yeah. Where's the one they just locked in? It's 291. Yeah, so 291, the BMF belt is back on the line. Dustin Poirier and Gaethje. That fight is going to be fireworks. Alex Pereira, he just going up in weight class to light heavyweight. He's going to fight Jan, and Jan beat Adesanya when Adesanya tried to go up. So Pereira's trying to take the only other guy who's beat Adesanya in the UFC out. So, I mean, I think that we'll see them fight again down the road. I think it's Tony Ferguson, the Boogeyman's fighting, Bobby Green. Both those guys are older veterans. Fun fighters to watch, though. Very fun. You got Wonder Boy Thompson versus Michael Pereira. That guy does like front flips and shit in the cage. You got Derek Lewis is fighting. Kevin Holland's fighting.
Damn,
this is a big card. This is just the main card. So they're going to announce more fights. That's July 29th. Not sure exactly where they're doing that at.
Rona, is that you?
Huh? No, that's you mean the cold?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We need to avoid the cold at all costs. But other than this is Keeping Up with the North.
Yep.
Here's me, AG, and Bruce Lewis.
Be sure to hit that like, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified. We'll be back next week.
And if you need a house, ask this guy.
Comment down below if you need something. I'll be here.